Greetings. I hope this video finds you well and prospering. Hey, check this out. Doing them shorts, people be having questions. They be wanting me to go a little deeper. Listen, it doesn't get any deeper than my own personal experiences. So, and I tell you all on this channel, listen, a lot of that is in my content. So, let me touch upon this. I made a short a couple minutes ago. Foreign women have great hospitality. If you are paying any attention to the passport bro movement, men going their own way, red pill men, all of this stuff, the bulk of it has to do with how society has molded their women. The bulk of all of that is fueled by the society and how it has molded their women. Because in the United States, I'm going to say this. I'm 53 calendar years old. I've watched it occur. I've experienced it myself. Women in the United States have gone undisciplined, unchecked, ungoverned when it comes to relationships. They've been governed when it comes to religion and corporate America and academia. They've been governed in those areas. Yeah, so they submit to academia, the professors at the schools, because the places, they have discipline and rules. The women don't break those rules. They go to the church, they submit to the pastor and all them because those places have rules in place and the women submit to that authority. They don't break those rules. They go to the job and they submit to the structure of the job, the corporation, because those places have structure. They have disciplinary actions for when women get out of line, when men and women get out of line. But I'm focusing on this, what's going on right now and why men are now disciplining women. Typically, the American woman. Men are now disciplining American women by simply turning their backs on you. Yeah, listen, that's to just totally ignore an individual. Yeah, that pretty much like, boom, that knock them out right there. That knock it out the park. Listen, you discipline a child. Listen, I've raised 4 kids. I had to physically discipline 3 of them, but the 4th child, listen, I was up on my game. We didn't even have to spank him. Yeah, we just already up on how to discipline without physicalness. And so men back in the day, hey, they laid hands. They laid hands on their women as a form of discipline. Law enforcement said, hey, you can't do that. Some countries, yeah, they still allow that. But in the United States of the corporation, they're going to call the police. So men had to adjust their game because men got tired of going to jail. And the woman, she started inflicting that power upon the household by, I'm just going to call the police. And so, listen, I know very well because I was the police. I responded to many of calls where the woman was trying to control the man. Yeah, and the man was just trying to control his household. But the woman said, no, I don't have to listen and blah, blah. I just called the law. So they submitted to the law. So the man, that part of it was taken away from the man. And then the court systems started being more and more involved. So you get the law enforcement involved and the courts get involved. So, excuse me, these people, these court, all this justice system, whatever, this judicial, all this, hey man, they was just siding up with the women for whatever reason. That's another discussion. But as far as discipline, the woman, she was pretty much, free will, free run, rebellious in the home. Yeah. She was just, rebellious and I ain't gotta listen to you. What you gonna do? Yeah, that what a lot of the man say, listen, man, you gonna have to do this, you gotta do that. And the woman respond, what you gonna do if I don't? You get to that point right there. That's when you have to make up your mind. I'm gonna stay in this right here, or I'm out. I'm gonna go to the chick on the other side of town that ain't about all this, or I'm gonna, and a lot of men, they just, hey man, I'm just gonna stick it out and be miserable, man. I don't feel like going through all that, going to court, paying child support, alimony, moving in another house, selling this house. So they just stick it out. Listen, I get that. I'm not tripping over that. Listen, I done stuck through a lot of things. I'm just mentally strong like that. And I know how to mentally work my mind to where everything is favorable to me. It's going to always work into my favor. That's just how I program myself. And I trust the Most High God. So I stand upon that word. So American women went undisciplined. Nobody is putting them in check. So they go to the colleges and get their most educated women, or they go to these colleges and, they just, but they follow the rules at the college. They go to the church. They follow the rules at the church. They go to the job. They follow the rules at the job. And then a man try to implement rules in the house. She's like, nah, I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. I want to have my own this and that and blah, 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 and blah. So here we are now. The foreign woman, she is more disciplined in her society. Yeah, she's not this free-spirited thing that's just running about out of control when it comes to relationships. Foreign societies are set up to deal with that better than the United States because of the laws, mainly the laws in the United States. You go to some of these countries, women have just now have the privilege of driving. Yeah. Some of them just now some of these countries, they're not allowed to vote. Some of them can vote. Who cares? I mean, I break it down like this. Married woman, she shouldn't need to vote. The husband should be speaking for her anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that just keeps things in order. It's a lot of out of orderness in the United States. So men are going overseas to where there's better order, where there's more of a balance, where the woman called the police will show up and be like, what did you do? They're going to side with the man more often, whereas in the United States, the police is really just siding with the woman automatically. Yeah. That's because of this simp society, but that's another discussion. So overseas, foreign women are more disciplined. Overseas, they're more self-disciplined. They're more self-disciplined overseas. And a lot of that has to do with here in the United States, a woman that she can go get benefits and, she qualified for certain type of, governmental supplements. So, that's a different game. But overseas, they don't have some of the access to the government subsidies like the American woman. So the American woman can say, I'm independent, but I got my own this and I got my own that. And, but they're in debt. Yeah, they on, Section 8 or something. They getting food stamps and, somebody on child support or something, a couple of that baby daddy or two. But they screaming that they're independent. It's like, what? American women, now is the time for you to really become independent. And what I mean by that is you're going to have to separate yourself from the pack. Yeah, the pack of American women. Listen, don't bring your feelings to the comment section because I am out here living this thing. I'm on the dating app. I pay attention on dating apps. Man, all of these women just on Facebook dating along with the just joined under their name. Just join. For a while there, it was just, you see, a bunch of women, boom, boom, boom. It went from plenty of fish to Tinder to whatever. And now it's a bunch of just joined Facebook dating. I mean, where all these women coming from? I said, you know what? I study games. So let me read some they description. Let me read their descriptions. Hey, a lot of them say the same thing. I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the BS. Yeah, I know, because you went undisciplined. You went unbridled and undisciplined. And you have self-inflicted wounds upon yourself. Yeah, you should have been under the headship and the leadership of wise men. But you decided to follow that fake narrative of I'm going to be the independent woman, and I'm not going to conform to that. Yeah, I'm going to exercise my freedom. Yeah, you fell into a trap. So now you have this whole entire section of online dating women. I'm tired of the BS. I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the drama, which they created. You created it. You should have remained in the safe haven of a marriage and a relationship. But you was like, hey, I'm getting all this attention since AOL and MySpace. You all have been getting all this online attention. And now you're attention exhausted. And you're tired of it. Yeah, I listen to attractive women. Yeah, some attractive women, they be like, listen, I'm tired of being approached, and men just Google and Gaga and over me, like that stuff get old. Men following me in the aisles of the grocery store, and some men staring and all that. Yeah, so women, hey, AOL, MySpace came out. Women start posting pics online, start getting all of this attention. Like, wow. The same thing happens when a woman gets with a man. I get with a female. All of a sudden, she's getting all this attention from men. Because she with me. Yeah, that's another discussion too. But see, some men make women look good. So always make women look good. I'll give you an example. I was in Costa Rica. I was kicking it. Me and one of the guys, we was kicking it. We was like downtown Cartago. We downtown Cartago. One of my spot. I love this spot. There's really no individuals of our color, our complexion. So we downtown Cartago. We just standing out. We like 6 foot. He's 6 foot. I'm 6'2". Yeah, we like looking like some NFL linebackers. So we in downtown Cartago. Just a bunch of beautiful Latinas, ticas, over in Costa Rica. So we getting attention. People looking like, hey, you got from the United States or Limon. Limon is the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. That's where the Afro descendants are, in Limon. And once was a time in Limon that those individuals could not travel to the other 7 provinces in Costa Rica. And so Limon was where it was illegal for them to travel to the other 6 provinces because of the African descendancy. So that's where a lot of the Afro-Latinos are, in the Limon Caribbean side. So, yeah, they looking at us like we was from Limon. It's like either they're American or some they would say it out loud, like, oh, American or Limon. Yeah, so we downtown kicking in their cars high go. All this attention. I go to Cartago town, with a young lady I was spending time with. We downtown at the same spot. It's like a shopping area, fresh produce market. We go back down there because dope spot. Organic food and everything. It's just organic. The meats and the produce is organic. So I was like, you could just smell the freshness. So we kicking it, taking her down. We down there. She wrapped her arm around my arm. She was like, I'm with him. Yeah, it's like, I'm with him. I'm looking good with him. So the attention that I was getting, now she's getting. But if she was not attached to me, she would have just blended in with the crowd. She would have just blended in. And she saw the attention that I was getting. So she's like, oh, he's with me. This happened another time, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But I like to speak from my personal experiences. We was kicking at a casino, popular casino in Casino Hotel in Costa Rica, Jaco Beach. So we down there. Again, I had my girl with me. Listen, I like to move with. I have a female on site right now. So I keep one or two with me. So, and I'm not with them all the time. Yeah, but I keep one or two with me. So we're at the casino, the fellas, we all sitting around chopping it up. Hey, the professional girls walking by, there's this one particular lady. She does the massages, like right there. Like you sitting at the bar getting your drink and everything. Or you sitting there chopping it up with the guys or something. She'll come and give you a massage, and her massages are like top level. Like I've never. She's a professional at what she does. With you just sitting there in a bar stool or at a chair, and boom, she started giving you a massage. You like, man, I got to tip her. So my girl was with me. We sitting there, boom, chilling. Hey, the massage mom came over. She hit up a couple of the fellas. She got around to me. My girl was like, almost jumped in my lap. Don't be touching my man. Oh, chill. I was like, no, don't be touching my man. What is out? The dog is alerting on something that's outside. That's a good deal. Anyways, let me go ahead and end this. That's my signal. I'm gonna get with you all later on this. But yeah, foreign women, they got the hospitality and they're disciplined better. Men are starting to exercise this discipline now by just totally leaving American women alone. Yeah, they don't want to get in trouble with the law. They don't want to put their physical hands on them, and they don't want to be talking no more. So they're just turning away. This is the discipline that's going on now. Okay, love. I'm gonna get with you all later. Peace.